Hi, I'm Doug Black, editor-in-chief at Inside HPC. And today at SC21, we're talking with Evan Groenke. He is Senior Product Manager at AMD's Data Center and Embedded Solutions Group. Evan, welcome.
Thanks, Doug. Fantastic to talk to you today.
All right, great. Now tell us about what has AMD announced this week at Supercomputing?
So, I'm really excited about what we just recently introduced, specifically the AMD Instinct MI200 accelerator, and that's AMD's newest data center GPU. This is a fantastic part that was really designed to power, as we like to say, discoveries in exascale systems and enable scientists to tackle, some of the more pressing challenges from, climate change to vaccine research, which obviously has been very prevalent in our society. With our MI200 accelerators and our latest ROCm 5.0 software ecosystem, these innovators can really tap into the power of the world's most powerful HPC and AI data center GPUs and accelerate their time to science and discovery.
Okay, so fill us in a little bit on what's really new and interesting about the Instinct MI200 accelerators that you've just launched.
So, as I mentioned, the MI200 Instinct, the Instinct accelerators is the world's fastest HPC and AI accelerator. It delivers up to 4.9 times the peak performance over existing data center accelerators today, for HPC. And for AI training, up to 1.2 times higher peak flops for mixed precision workloads, which is helpful to fuel that convergence of HPC and AI. If we dig a little bit more underneath the hood of that, it really is the world's most advanced data center accelerator. Just to give you some specs, 58 billion total transistors produced using a very advanced 6-nanometer process. On our top end SKU, it has 220 compute units, which increases our compute density by 80% over our past generation. And this features 880 of our second generation matrix cores, which is more than double that of the competition. Lastly, really excited to say this is that this is the first data center GPU with over 100 gigabytes of high bandwidth HBM2E memory. So that's, more than 4x the capacity of our past generation and 50% more bandwidth than the MI100 accelerator as well.
Wow. Okay. So tell us about some of the innovations that have gone into these products.
Oh, absolutely. So there's really 3 pillars of innovation that we have brought into the MI200 accelerators, and it really makes it unique and special. The first one is our second generation CDNA architecture. So this is an architecture that is purpose-built and optimized to do one thing extremely well, and that is compute intensive HPC and AI workloads. With CDNA 2, we've introduced our second generation matrix cores that optimize instructions and add more and faster memory, as I mentioned before. The second part, and I wish I could show it in real life today, is our innovative packaging technology. And that really enables us to drive computing to new levels of performance and integration. MI200 is the world's first multi-chip module in production, and that really allows us to efficiently maximize compute and data throughput in a single package in a single GPU. The last thing is our third generation innovation, Infinity architecture, and that enables unified compute at, like we like to say, exascale, by unifying CPU and GPU memory coherency and really maximizing system throughput and delivering an overall optimized system.
Okay, so there's a lot of performance here. Talk a little bit about how a developer would fully leverage it.
So developers would really leverage that with our ROCm software stack. And so ROCm is an open software platform that really allows researchers to tap into the power of our instant accelerators and drive those scientific discoveries. So with ROCm 5.0, which we've just announced, it really extends our open platform to power HPC and AI applications with new support for our MI200 accelerators. And this really increases the accessibility of ROCm for developers and helps deliver that performance leadership across a wide selection of workloads. So what's amazing about this is that this is the same open software platform for science used worldwide on some of these leading exascale supercomputing systems. Another benefit is that it's completely open and portable. So it really supports a wide selection of heterogeneous environments, including multiple GPU vendors and architectures. And then when we dig down into a little bit further, with 5.0, it's adding specific optimization for new MI200 features. So lots of technology have gone into the hardware. The software taps into that and enables our double precision matrix operations, reduces some kernel launch latency overhead, so for more performance, and introduces a new operation type called PAC FP32 math, and introduces 64-bit atomic support as well. For those of you that don't have access to a supercomputing cluster or a server under your desk, it also gives you access to accelerators from the data center to the desktop. And with ROCm 5.0, we've introduced support for the Radeon Pro W6800 series of GPUs for desk side acceleration. The last thing is, access. And so we recently introduced the Infinity Hub. And this is a portal for AMD where researchers or data scientists or even end users can easily go find, download, and install containerized HPC apps that are optimized and support our latest Instinct accelerators.
Okay. Well, tell us, where would someone get hold of a system with an MI200 in it?
Yeah, so we actually have a fantastic growing list of OEM and ODM partners that are going to be supporting our MI200 series. And customers are going to be able to choose from a range of solutions supporting different MI200 form factors, from the OCP accelerator module form factor to PCIe, chem cards, and that's going to support different accelerator densities and cooling solutions. The partners that we have on board are OEMs like Dell and HPE, as well as Lenovo, and then other valued system partners like Gigabyte, Supermicro, Asus, to name a few. So there'll be quite a few systems available starting 2022.
Okay, well, great stuff. Thanks for that, Evan. We've been with Evan Groenke, Senior Manager at AMD, and I'll sign off and just wish you a very successful SC21.
Thank you, Doug, and you as well.
Thanks so much.